An anonymous questioner says that kids these days are becoming increasingly impatient and short-tempered, and they do not hesitate to say really bad and hurtful things to their parents. Is this one of the signs of the Day of Judgment? The answer is no. This is a sign of misbehaving. This is a sign of the parents not doing their job properly. This is a sign of spoiling our children beyond control to a level that we cannot control them. There are so many factors. There is the impact of media, TV, movies, soap operas on the children. The impact of social media, Instagram, Snapchat, the YouTube, etc. And the lack of quality time. When you're unable to sit with your child for an hour or two every day, give them quality time, listen to them instead of just lecturing them, try to figure out how they think, who they hang out with, and try to give them advice with love and compassion to re-steer their ship on the right course every now and then. If you fail to do this, this is what you get. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. But you have to invest more and more and make a lot of dua, because at the end of the day, guidance is at the hands of Allah. You must not tolerate disrespect in any form or shape. He's young, he doesn't understand, he's 25 years of age, and he disrespects you, he disrespects his mother or father. This is a red line that you cannot allow such a person to cross. And you have to take real drastic measures to prevent it from happening again. And there are a number of reasons, a number of ways to do this, but this is not the time for it. May Allah guide our children to the right path. Hani Raida says, our house, so basically, their parents had a house and it was burnt to the ground. So her brother or her sister built a new house and was huge on it, and they were a wealthy family. So they lived there for a while, and all of a sudden they lost everything. They lost their wealth. A servant stole their gold and savings, etc. So now they want to sell the house in a cheap price. And she and her husband are thinking of buying it, but they're afraid of the house being bad luck. So would saying Bismillah when entering the house be sufficient from getting rid of its bad luck? First of all, we do not believe in bad omens. Muslims do not believe in bad omens. We believe in good omens, in being optimistic. But thinking that this is jinx is not part of our religion. There is a hadith where the Prophet said, ﷺ, if bad omens existed, it would have been in the woman, the wife, in the house, and in the horse, the ride. But this is a big if it existed. And the Prophet told us, ﷺ, that believing in bad omens is shirk. And we Muslims do not believe in bad omens. And in another hadith, whoever is prevented from moving forward due to bad omen, he has committed shirk. And if it did not prevent him and he went on, then he is not in the state of shirk. So how do we understand the hadith? The Prophet said in another hadith, ﷺ, that happiness, meaning worldly happiness, not eternal, worldly happiness. Happiness is in four. It's in your house, it's in your spouse, it's in your ride, and it's in your neighbor. So whoever has good four things, in his life, he's a happy man. So what do we, or how do we understand if there were bad omens, they would be in the woman, in the house, and in the horse? We would understand this as explained in another hadith. Bad omen of a woman is when she speaks ill about the husband. She swears and nags and shouts and abuses his parents and his family. So this is the bad omen of a woman if she had these characteristics in her. And in the house, to be narrow and small rooms and not spacious. And in the horse, in not being obedient, not being cooperative. Like if you buy a car and it breaks every now and then this, if there were to be bad omens in it, this is what is considered to be a bad omen. So going back to your question, the house is a house. If you recite in it Surah Al-Baqarah once, this kicks the shaitan out. And if you recite every 3 nights, the last 2 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون, it kicks the shaitan away for 3 nights. So you recite it every single night, part of the adhkar of going to bed, that would suffice you, inshallah. Go ahead and buy the house and do not even blink thinking about bad omens or any of this nonsense. And inshallah, you will find it to be a good place to live in.